our first review show where we throw some spotlight onto some projects we've seen in our Facebook group that have been entered into our Project of the Week competitions. So Allison and I have picked out 3 favourites each.
Yeah.
So they're favourites that we've seen posted in the Facebook group that have been entered into the Project of the Week competition. So we value all the photos that get put into the group.
Amazing,
don't we?
yeah.
They're just wonderful. It's good for everyone to see the different ways our designs can be stitched out and everything.
Yeah, and we've sort of picked these because we think they're inspiring because of
That's
colourways or
That's
certain
right.
things, but there's so many to pick from.
That's right. And some of the designs we've picked have been popular ones that you may all know of, and some of them you may have missed. So it'll be a good chance for you to see what other customers have made with their designs. So James is going to throw up some photos on the screen, so you'll see what our customers' work has looked like, and then we've got our design samples here today, so we can show you why and talk about why we
the
think
size and all
favourite.
that sort of thing. Yeah.
So Allison, what have you picked today?
I have picked the phone pocket bag, and this is our version of it, of course. And I have picked a stitch out by Sandra Lochran that she has done of this bag. So she's made hers in a beautiful Aboriginal fabric.
Oh yes,
and they're beautiful bright colours. So maybe James could flash that up on the screen now so you could have a little look at that. Sandra's given us a photo of the front and the back so you can see it.
Oh good.
Yeah, so we are an Australian company, so
I love that
maybe
fabric
that's why the Australian fabric appealed to me, but I think it's also the colours of it.
Oh yeah,
it's
really
earthy,
pretty, isn't it?
But still pretty.
And contrast in the different colours, which is used light and dark.
Yeah, so this is our bag that we made here. It's got some beautiful embroidery on it. It's made in a panel, so this is a panel, sides are each a panel. The flap here is a panel, and then over on the back side we have our phone pocket, and it's actually functionable. This is Annette's phone.
So it has got the Sweet Pea website on it, which it does usually.
And on...
So you can actually use it. You can scroll through, yeah.
Actually, you can even search. Will I be able to do it upside down?
I'll type it.
Oh God, I'm useless. P's here.
Yeah. PHONE space. Someone's probably seeing that I'm not typing it properly. Where's the A?
Yeah.
A, G.
What a team.
Go. Let's see. Phone bag.
And the products.
And look at that. So you can actually not even take your phone out of the purse. And this is the design on the website. Phone pocket bag. So this is exactly the same one that you're holding, Allison. So it can be made in a 6x10 or 7x12.
Yeah. That's our final photos there. Anyway, so...
what I love about this, Allison, if James wants to get in closely, look at that beautiful stitching.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So if you choose like contrasting threads to your background fabric, you get this beautiful stitch out, and it's all quilted.
Yep, on the borders.
So it gives it a beautiful.
And actually, if you can't see here, it has
it?
a crosshatch design on that.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So that's our phone pocket bag.
It's beautiful.
That's my first one.
Well, I chose a bag as well.
Oh.
Yes. And this is my favourite one. This bag was designed by Martin Smith, who works here. He's a fabulous...
Well, actually, Emma.
Oh, Emma designed it. I'm very sorry.
Martin helped.
Yes. Emma designed this beautiful lemon bag. In conjunction with Martin, they worked out the shape and everything.
The design was done by Emma, and then Martin stitched it out,
right.
and they, of course, have to make adjustments and everything to make it work
why I like it is
perfectly.
it's a different shape to what we normally have.
Yeah.
The beautiful curved. So it gives it, we think, a bit of a European feel.
Actually, see this zipper here? This is the first time we've done a zipper like this.
Yep.
James can get a picture of that. It's the first time, so see how it's enclosed zipper? It'd be perfect to use on linings of bags and stuff too, and that's all lined inside.
And I like the way you can see the lining colour is like highlighted just around there. You get a peek of it.
And we did this as a sew along, and we were expecting a lot of questions.
It's actually not a sew along. It's a bag group.
Oh, the bag group, yep.
Yeah, which goes for another. It finishes mid-October, so there's still time to join that.
Anyway, we were expecting a lot of questions about the new zipper, with people having problems, and no one has. So we've made it as simple as possible, and also, of course, doing a zip in the hoop is super easy.
And in that group, Martin filmed a lot of tutorial videos while he was making it. So there's a video on how to do this panel. There's a video on the putting a pocket into the lining of the bag. There's a video on this, and then there's also a video on assembling it. So
there's zippers everywhere. There's another one on the back.
Yep. And there's
well
got this
there.
beautiful little strip there. So this is all embroidery. So it comes as a set. There's a little wallet and a little glasses case. So these two can be made in a 6x10 hoop only. This can be made in a 6x10 and 7x12 hoop. So I really liked the colours that Martin picked, the lemon design and everything. And so did Nancy Walker in our Facebook group, who has made a beautiful one. So James will flash those Nancy's photo up on the screen. So she made hers with a beautiful, she used our faux leather actually. She's used some of our pebbled aqua, and some which is so light and soft and buttery.
Yeah, beautiful.
Soft, and then an embossed cream. So you'll
you'll
see how Nancy used that, and it looks beautiful with the lemon embroidery on top of that as well. Nancy went one step further though. She decided she loved the lemons on the bag, but she also wanted to do some floral.
Yeah, well, in the bag group, we've said, because we have prizes and everything for winners as we go along in that as well, and we've said in there, if you're not a fan of lemons, you can use any other embroidery or applique from a Sweet Pea design you like to qualify for the competition. So if you don't care about the competition, you can put anything on it you like.
Nancy used the flowers. Most of the flowers on her bag she's used from this cushion.
Yeah.
So she's just taken it. So it shows you can mix and match designs. Yeah. And also we've got a cherry blossom hair barrette that I haven't found because it's packed in a box because it's only small. And she's used some of the flowers off that on her flap as well. So you'll see that in her photo. So Nancy's a wonderful bag maker too. So I encourage you all to even search Nancy's name in the Facebook group and you'll see all the bags that she's made.
I wanted to show how practical this wallet is. So like to take out as a clutch, because inside there's a zipper section there that you could either put coin or lipsticks or whatever you want in, and then of course all the pockets for the cards. And they're all made of a depth so you can see each card in a row. So.
And then this wallet can be used as your glasses or a phone case. Depending on the size of the glasses or phones. But what I like with these cases is too, because we use batting, it pads them a bit. So if you did put your reading glasses in it, it would be protected. So that was my first choice for the review.
Yes.
Back to you, Allison.
Well, I will show my second choice. And my second choice is based on our beautiful Trapunto Shores quilt. And the stitch art that I love is by Charlotte Smith Carlile, and James can put her photo up now too. It's just spectacular.
It is.
It's so pretty in the photos, but actually in real life,
we've taken this one to shows, Allison, and it's just a showstopper, isn't it? People come into the booth or the stand and they're just amazed.
Yep. We've actually used some that's the same PU Nancy used in her bag, but
it's got
don't have to do that. You can use fabric.
This one's called embossed cream. It's a faux leather.
It does make it a bit thicker if you're considering putting it on a bed or something.
But it gives it a lovely. The shell's a beautiful sheen, and we actually use the glitter nude faux leather in this. Here. You can use all fabrics.
But it's a great scrap buster basically because we've just picked a pastel theme.
And all the background's got the embroidery. Sometimes you can't see it on some of the blocks with the patterns, but it's beautiful.
And Charlotte's just used some beautiful colours and everything in hers. Hers might be slightly brighter than ours, I think, but still in the similar sort of colourways. So beautiful. It's very, very pretty. And
it's one of my favourites.
Yeah, I think Jane's probably got another couple of photos of some other ones that were posted as well for you to have a look at.
And with this too, Alison, you could use the blocks any way you wanted, couldn't you? You don't need to make a quilt with it. You could put it on a pillow, cushion.
Yes.
You could take one block and put it on a shirt.
You could make it as a tablecloth for your beach house if you're lucky enough to have one.
Or beach house themed. Be good. Yeah. Good choice, Alison.
Thank you.
It's one of my favourites. It was actually funny when we were working out what we were going to review. Alison and I were messaging each other saying, which one have you picked? Yeah, I'm sure we were going to pick the same ones. Anyway, so mine now is, I've got a confession to make because we're supposed to pick 3 and I've picked 2 for my second one And there's a reason why.
2 for a second one, so you've got 4 then.
I've actually got 4 because I've got another one after this.
Okay.
But this second choice involves 2 designs, and
it's only one person's project.
One person's
so it is
project,
still one, then.
And she's very cleverly put them together as one. So I think that gives me my pass to have 2 in the same review.
Okay.
They're both Christmas designs, and I will show you. They are the beautiful poinsettia quilt blocks design. So there's 4 different quilt blocks in this design. There's 2 different flower blocks, a corner block and a border block, so they can be put together any way that you like. And then the other one is a festive one too, and it's actually called the Festive Pomegranate Table Centre.
That's so beautiful.
So even though it's called festive as in for Christmas, you could use it any time of year, I think, depending on what colours you use. So these are actually my 2 most favourite Christmas designs.
Yeah, so who's combined them?
Cathy Begin-Nielsen in our Facebook group. Now, Cathy is our self-proclaimed gnome queen of Sweet Pea, but she also is very clever.
Yeah, she's not just gnomes.
Not gnomes. So she's actually combined these 2 designs to make a beautiful setting. So James is going to flash that photo up.
It takes a bit of imagination, really, to work out how to put the 2 of them together.
I know. Well, she's got this all around the border and the flowers on the middle.
So the pomegranates around the border.
Yep.
And then
it's quite a big table centre. But yes, so check that out because it's just absolutely beautiful. I mean, you can make them beautiful in their own rights, but I was just being cheeky and thought I could get away with 2. But isn't the embroidery around this just beautiful too, Allison?
Yeah.
There's so much detail in all these blocks.
And this one as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, very clever, Cathy. We love that.
Yep, so that's those 2. So back to yours next, Allison.
Yeah, so my final one is a beautiful quilt posted in the group by Sharon Peters, and she's made our Wonder Quilt, which we have our sample here. Sharon just did the most amazing job because she used completely different sorts of fabrics and everything to what we did. We saw some absolutely stunning black ones, white ones and everything. In fact, another favourite of mine was by Shearer. If James can find that, we could put that up too. And she's done a magnificent large quilt, and she's used the black borders and beautiful bright colours, and it's just so pretty. So that was just amazing. And then we also had Betty, and she's done one using white, so we could probably put that picture up as well for you to have a look at.
They show how different it can be.
Just to give you an idea.
Yeah.
But Sharon's itself, hers is all those beautiful blues and pinks and purples and everything, and it just looks absolutely stunning. So congratulations to you, Sharon. Our quilt here can either be made in the 5x7, 6x10 or 7x12 quilt. Mostly applique, but some beautiful quilting. It's a fun quilt because you get to pick out all the...
Yeah, we'll show it up, hold it up a bit.
It's not obvious straight away sometimes what
when Emma designed it, she called it the Wonder Quilt, and it's all the wonders of nature.
What's the wonders of nature?
There's flowers, there's bugs,
I call
birds.
It's like an adult I Spy quilt.
It is, isn't it?
In a way. And there's a beautiful ribbon on this one which is cleverly on the quilt, and you can put someone's name there if you're making this for someone special.
Yep.
Or your family name, or hope, or peace, or whatever you want.
Which is your favourite block, Allison?
My favourite block? Well, I like bugs, so probably that.
I like the owl. His little
eyes.
eyes.
Look at the little owl.
Yeah. And there are his wings, so it's very stylised, but it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
So well done, everyone who's made one of those quilts, because it's a bit of a job. This was a block of the month, so it went over a whole year.
Actually, when I was looking at the project and looking online, there were so many photos of beautiful projects that you feel awful pointing one out, actually. But anyway.
But again, if you go into the search bar on our Facebook group and you could type in Wonder Quilt, and all the photos that anyone's ever posted, a lot of them would be there. Yeah. And we also upload them onto our website. Some people have used just individual blocks and they've put them on bags or cushions or pillows. Other people have done even bigger quilts by duplicating a lot of the blocks or whatever.
Actually, it was so popular that we did a Christmas bundle quilt too.
Yeah.
And it's similar in the layout, but Christmassy, and it's also a gorgeous quilt to make in those different variations of colour makes such a big difference.
Yeah.
So. have a look at that one.
Yes. So my last one, Allison, isn't probably a surprise to anybody who watches our Facebook group because it's probably one of the most popular bag designs that we've had.
Popular patchwork quilted bag.
Quilted patchwork bag, handbag. Everybody loves it, but I thought I'd like to show it because there's lots of new people in our group who may not have seen it before.
Yeah.
We've uploaded a lot of the photos of our customers when they've entered in the project of the week. Then we upload we can't fit them all onto the page on the website.
No.
Some drop off.
And some of these great posts by our customers, and they show their projects, they get pushed so far down that you never get to see them. So you'll just see our photos and our bag, but it's lovely to have a look.
That's right. So we've seen many in the group, and they're all beautiful.
So which one have you picked?
Sabine Miguet.
Yes.
She is a wonderful bag maker, and Sabine's very lucky. She has a dressmaking model form.
She can show them on.
She shows the bag on, so it gives a really good idea. And you'll see in the photos, Sabine has made, I think I counted 12.
Oh, really?
Of the quilted patchwork bag.
How did you pick just one of hers?
Well, luckily for me, she's actually posted, as she's individually made them as she goes along, she's posted each individual photo. But I did find one where she did a big collage of all the photos that she's made. So that's going to be up on the screen, and you'll see all the different quilted patchwork bags that Sabine's made in all the different colourways. So I'll get ours out and show you.
That's why it's so popular, this bag, because it's so different in different colours.
Yes. This is our sample. So this is our quilted patchwork bag. We've done it in greens, as you can see, teals, with a faux leather base and handles. So you get the instructions how to make the handles, how to put the base on. That's one panel, and then the two side panels are made in one hooping.
It's also it's all applique, of course, all these pieces. But some people have wanted to make a quicker version and have just put one piece of fabric down as a background, and then it just skipped all the applique steps and just done the embroidery.
Yeah,
and that's absolutely gorgeous too.
Yeah, because especially if you used a contrasting thread on a darker background or reverse or something. So it's a really good size. This bag can be made in a 5x7, 6x10 and 7x12 hoop, and we give all the final dimensions on the website. This one was made in a
6x10,
this is 6x10.
So you can tell what size.
And I think the ones that Sabine made would have been in a 6x10 because on her dressmaking form it looked about the same.
Yeah.
So it's just a good bag that you can.
Well, it's like a handbag, and if you make it in the 7x12, it could be a nice tote bag, to put shopping in or whatever.
So that's one of our all-time favourite bags, and we just love seeing all the different combinations, even all the ones that Sabine made. She's got light ones, dark ones, bright ones, more muted ones.
Well, this review video was an idea by James to do this, and what a great idea, James. It's been wonderful to...
Yeah, and we'll do more of them.
Yeah.
It's hard for us because Allison and I actually have to narrow it down to some
When
designs.
He told us we had to look back through all our favourites, which made it hard, but from now on, when we see them posted and when I think of things, we'll keep a note of it.
That's right. So I hope you get some inspiration from what we've shown you today. As I said, enjoy those customer photos that'll be flashing up on the screen, and also use that search bar on the Facebook and in the website. You'll see more customers' photos uploaded of their versions of our designs.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
If you've enjoyed this video today, please like and subscribe and share the video with your friends. Also, if you like any of the designs, please go to our website, which is swpea.com.